Everyone, welcome to week 9. Um, this week we will be looking at social media and the economy, and you will have an opportunity to provide an example of how an individual or company has used crowdfunding via the crowdfunding example activity, which is due by Sunday at 11:59. So let's get started by going to the content tab and looking what we're doing this week. This week we do have a light week, which I'm sure many of you will be happy with. So let's start by going to look at the introduction. So as evidenced in previous modules, social media empowers users to contribute to the development, rating, collaboration, and distribution of content. As such, it is becoming an important economic phenomenon with direct impacts on a widening range of economic activities. Social media is allowing people to participate in the economy like never before, and this new participation has led to new forms of mass collaboration, which is changing how goods and services are invented, produced, marketed, and distributed. The production of goods is becoming a collaborative activity in which growing numbers of people can participate. Social media also presents economic opportunities and challenges for both new and established economies. This module presents some of the economic implications of social media and how business models and efforts to monetize social media are developing. So after completing this module, you should be able to define participatory economy, common-based peer production, and Wikinomics. Identify new business models offered by social media, and discuss the value of collaborative consumption and crowdfunding. So the crowdfunding example activity is due by Sunday, March 17th. Let's go to this week's course readings. We have 2 course readings this week. You're going to look at participatory economy. Please try and do the quiz groups that are throughout. There's 3 on this page, and watch the videos that will just enhance your learning experience. Second reading this week is social media business models. Once again, make sure you go through all of the content and watch the videos. Now, to get to this week's activity, you're going to be able to find it in 2 places. You're going to find a link to it here under content. You're also going to find it in the social media business models embedded in that reading. So if you click on the crowdfunding example activity discussion forum, it will take you to your new page with the discussion forum, and I'll go over that in a second. You're then going to review the summary, which will give a nice synopsis of what you would have learned this week, and also a list of the references of where we pulled our material. And then finally, there is going to be a link as well to the crowdfunding example activity. So for the crowdfunding example activity, you're going to come to the topic list, and here you're going to see crowdfunding example activity, and just click on this. Then, to respond to the question, you're just going to click on Compose. But first, let's look at the question. Provide an example of a company or individual that has used crowdfunding to successfully raise money for a project. Please post your example here. Please review your peers' postings first to see if you can try and find a unique example that has not already been provided. So, I'd like to avoid having about 15 posts on, I don't know, Tim Hortons or something. So please make sure that, if the one has already been done, you try to find a new one, or you provide information that hasn't already been provided by one of your peers. So once you're ready to answer this question, you're just going to click on Compose, which will open up a new spot. You can just put your name here for your response, and then just put your message here, and when you're ready, you're just going to hit Post. And that is this week. I hope you have a great week. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me at any time. Thank you and have a great night.